Good evening guys, and welcome back to the channel and Vlogmas day 10. So this evening I am going out with my friends for a little Christmas dinner and Christmas drinks. It's something that we do every year. So I thought, you know what, because I'm going to be doing or wearing a bit more makeup, let me just do a very quick basic, and I mean basic makeup routine. This video are for the girlies out there that don't really know makeup like that. They don't quite know how to apply it, but because it's Christmas, they want to do just something a bit nya, just something a bit more va-va-voom, just a little bit more something than they usually do with their makeup. This is the video for you. Before I get into it, disclaimers. I'm not a makeup guru. I don't know makeup like that. I just know the type of makeup that I like to wear, that I want to put on my face. I just know how I want to look. So if you're looking for a video where somebody is showing you how to contour, how to proper slap down a good piece of eyeshadow, somebody who knows how to make their nose look smaller, somebody who knows how to put eyelashes on, fake eyelashes on, I'm telling you now before we get into it, this ain't the video for you. When I say basic, I'm talking the most basic level. A bit of foundation. I'm not even going to be putting foundation on my face. A little bit of something to even out my skin tone. A red lip, black eyeliner, mascara, and we are done. So if that's what you're into, keep on watching. So first things first, I think the best way to beat your makeup, whether you're doing natural makeup or full glam makeup, is the basic, like the foundation, but not the foundation as in makeup foundation, the very first stage, which is your moisturizer. So I did this off camera because I just thought, what's the point of showing you how to moisturize your face? Like, it's kind of basic and simple. So the two that I used was this Medicate Hydrate Intense Serum. Those of you who watched the Vlogmas day one, I got this in the advent calendar. This is really good. Little bit spenny, so now it's like, okay, another serum to add to my skincare regime. And on top of this, I used that Aveeno Calm and Restore Oat Rich Balm, or Oat Rich Balm. I use this. Again, spoken about this on the channel before. So I use this first, then I use that. Then I went in with my primer. Now I am going to be out all night, so I need my makeup to stick to my skin, stick and last all day. So I went in with this one from Rimmel. It's the matte primer, and this is for oily skin because I do have very oily skin. And then on top of this, I used this. This, without a shadow of a doubt, is the best. And I mean the absolute bestest of the bestest that ever bestested in the world. Primers, Denisomyrix. And I use this very sporadically because I'm almost at the end. It even looks empty on camera, but I'm almost at the end. And this is another one which is a little bit spenny for a primer, but my God, today this works. So that's what I used as my base before putting on all of the makeup. I have not used foundation for God knows how long. So I use this. This is from L'Oreal True Match Radiant Serum Concealer. That's what I use. And my shade, if you've got a similar complexion to me, my shade is 8N or N8. Lord. 8N. 8N is my shade. Cheap and cheerful. You can buy this Superdrug Boots. I got this one from Amazon. And it's, how much is it? It's about £10, I think it is. I think it's £10, but it's cheap and cheerful, and it does the job well. So all you want to do, don't go crazy with it. Get your, this is not a pipette, get your stick and just put it over your face. Just put it over your face, just like so. Now, like I said, I am going out with my friends today, so I'm going to be wearing a little bit more than what I usually wear. This is how I apply it. Literally like this. Yeah, like this. And then God, I look so interesting. Anyway, and then you want to get a foundation brush. Make sure that you've got a decent foundation brush. This is the one that I use. I got this, it's from Care. Can you see that? Care. I got this from Amazon. It was about £7. And the reason why I like this foundation brush is because of the density. I like a foundation brush that is full of these little, like, I want to say feathers, but they're not feathers, but it's just nice and dense. What I hate are brushes like this that people use for their foundations. Can you see the difference? This is more dense than this. Never use a brush like this for your foundation because you're just wasting it. It's doing nothing. There's more product that's just going at the bottom of your brush. You need something like this. And all you're doing, blend it out. Okay, as I'm rubbing this into my face, on camera, I feel like I'm looking a little bit like whitishy grey. I don't know why my camera is doing this to me, but I promise you that this is actually my shade. I promise you, this is my shade. I don't know why my camera is being very disrespectful right now. When you are blending your foundation, please, I beg of you, for the love of God, make sure you bring it all over your face. Your jaw bit here, bring it under. Do not stop here. Why? Why would you do that? Is your jawline not part of your face? Blend the thing under. Bring it under. Bring it under. Circles, stripes, lines. Blend it underneath your face. Like so. Nobody wants a two-face, do you know what I mean? Where you've just got this harsh line right there. Nobody wants that. Don't do that. That's not attractive. It's not cute. That's not how you apply makeup. Same goes for your hairline up here. Now this headband, I've got a pack of these, and this is like my makeup hairband. When I don't want obviously makeup to get in my hair, what I do is I put this headband on. Take your brush, the foundation, the makeup, the concealer, whatever it is that you've got on your forehead, push it into your hairline. Don't worry if you get makeup on your hairband. You're gonna wash it. Do you know what I mean? It's a makeup headband. That's what it's there for. Push it into your hairline. Again, what you don't want is for your makeup on your forehead to stop here. Why? Why would you do that? Push it into your hairline. It's okay. It's okay. You're not gonna go bald. You're blending your makeup in like so. Next, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer. Now, this is the concealer that I use. It's shade 11 from Maybelline. It's the Instant Anti-Age, I don't know why it's anti-age, but okay, Anti-Age Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. This in shade 11. I don't use a lot of concealer, and I don't like a concealer that's like really bright under the eyes. Just a personal preference. So if you are like me and that's not what you like, this is how I put my concealer on. If you want to copy it, it's up to you, no pressure. So I do this. That's how it comes out. Can you see? Makes me want to grind my teeth. Do you know what I mean? I put the tiniest amount on. Even that is too much. That's it. Now we're going to blend it out. There are many people that like to use a beauty blender when they are blending out their concealer. Use whatever it is that you want to use. It doesn't matter. Me, I don't know if this is the right brush. Yeah, it's from Echo Tools and it's an angled foundation brush. That's what I use. Don't know if you can see that angled foundation brush. It looks a bit like this. I found that whenever I use this brush to blend my concealer, I don't get any creases underneath my eyes. I don't know. But when I use a beauty blender, I do. So I don't know. This is what I use. You can use a beauty blender if you want to. It's up to you, but this is what I use. So all I'm doing is, I don't use this side, I use the flat bit there, and I use the highest point of the brush. Can you see that? The highest point, because it's at a slope. So I use the highest point of the brush to go in the corner of my eye, and I look up and I'm literally just patting it into my eye like so. That is it. Once I've done that, I then just get my baby fingers and I literally just dab in like this, just in case the brush hasn't blended any bits of it that I haven't seen. And that's it. I just want a slight bright under eye, nothing too luminous, you know. I don't want to look like I've got literal light bulbs underneath my eye. That's it. I'm done. Now, I'm going to be looking a little bit weird for the remainder of the video because the look that I'm going for tonight is a red lip, black eyeliner. And I'm going to wipe off any like lip bar that I've got on my lips right now because I'm going to use the Wonder Skin lip stain on my lips. So this is the brush that I'm going to be using. It's from Spectrum 805 for anyone that cares. And when it comes to powder brushes, these are the brushes that I like, where it's not too dense. It's a lot more, it's just not as dense, because with powder, you don't wear powder like you're wearing a foundation. And when I put my powder on, I literally just blot like this. Because the powder, essentially all that you're doing is that you're mattifying your face and you're taking away any excess oil that you have. I mean, I'm no makeup guru, but that's how I understand it. So I put the same type of powder underneath my eyes like this. I always look up, and I just blot around the whole of your face like so. Looking a little bit mattified, and in real life, I feel like I look a bit chalky. If you find that you're looking a bit chalky, it's okay. I promise you, just trust the process because you're gonna look fine at the end of it. Same with your powder. Don't just stop halfway. Push the powder into your hairline. Take it underneath the jaw a bit. Next, I'm moving into my eyebrows. Now, my eyebrows right now, I'm going through a bit of a situation with them. I am growing them out because if you watch my videos on the regular, especially if you started watching from, let's say, August time, I went to go and get my eyebrows threaded. The lady threaded my eyebrows to an inch of their life. So when you go back and you watch my summer videos, I have thin eyebrows. They were actually thinner than that. I had to use a pencil to literally fill them out. I don't know, she just went overboard. Maybe she didn't like me. I wasn't a rude customer or anything like that. When she showed me the one eyebrow, I said, but heifer, well, I didn't call her heifer. This is too thin. You might as well do the other one thin now. And she was like, oh, do you like it? I was like, no. Would you go on road with an eyebrow like that? So my eyebrows are not looking the best in shape. I'm going to give it maybe another month before I get them threaded again. But this time I'm going to go somewhere else. Get yourself a brow brush like this. And all I do is I comb my brows up just to try and give it some sort of shape. Try. And then I use this brow pen from NYX. It's jet black. I don't use brown, I don't use dark brown, I use black. My hair is black, my eyelashes are black, my eyebrows are black, so therefore I'm going to do them, like paint them, shape them black. A very, very, very light whiff. Any tiny gaps that I have, I just fill them out. That's it. Oh. That is what the tip of it looks like. It's so thin, so you can be very, very precise with it. And that right there is the brows. I just fill it out. I don't have that much of a definitive shape, but I try my best. That's it with the brows. Also, I don't use gel because whenever I use gel, it just looks really shiny and oily, and I don't like a shiny eyebrow. That's not my aesthetic, it's just not my look. So this is how I leave it, and it pretty much stays for the whole night. I mean, I ain't done much to it. This is not groundbreaking work here. Like I said, this is for the basic girlies, the real basic girlies. Now we are moving on to eyes, and I'm doing an ever so slight eyeshadow. Just a little something, something, something. Nothing too detailed, nothing too much. If I can even get into my eyeshadow palette. Oh, there we go. And this is an oldie. I'm using that. These are the shades that I'm using. And I'm going to be using this shade, and I'm going to be using that shade. Am I pointing to the right one? Yes, I am. This shade and that shade. So I start off with that shade first of all, and I just dab my finger in there just once, and that's how much has come off, and I just put that on top of my eyelid. And I do this because I want the slightest bit of a smokyish eye, the slightest bit, the slightest. I dab in again for the second time, just once, press hard, get that amount. Now going back on the eyelid. I can't talk. Going back on the eyelid. Now we are going in with that shade there. It looks very pink on camera, but it's not. It's a little bit lighter than that one. Even that one looks light on camera, but I promise you they're not. So again, same finger, press really, really hard, just once, and then put it over the top. Can you see the difference between this eye and that eye? This eyelid looks a bit darker than that eye. This eyelid, you can see there's a little something, something, something. That's all I want, just a little something, something, something. I don't use a brush, I just use my hand because I don't want my eyeshadow to be the main effect of the eye. I just want a little something, something, something. And that is it. Both top eyelids are done, and I mean, maybe it's not picking up on camera, you can't see it on camera, but on my mirror I've got a little bit that's just like a few flecks. Get any little makeup brush like this and just go over it just to neaten it up, that's all. You're literally just doing that. That's all that you're doing. Like I said, the main focus is not your eyelid, it's just a little nya 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 to just make your eyelid look a bit nice. That's it. Now we go on to the black eyeliner, and this one is from Rimmel, and it's Scandalous Precision Micro eyeliner. Again, you can buy this anywhere. That's the tip of it, nice and precise. Now, this one, you're definitely gonna have to get yourself a mirror like this, and all you're doing is, it's gonna come in close, your eyeline here, start from the corner. We're not doing a cat eye, by the way. I ain't got time for that, and I can't even do that. Take your tip, start from the corner, and just drag it along your piece of eyeline all the way around till you reach the end, and that's it. One stripe and done. And that's it done. Can you see the difference between this eye and that eye? It's ever so slight, but this eye, you can tell that there's just a little something, something, something going on with this eye as opposed to that eye. That's all it is. Just a little bit of a hint of a black something. That's all. Mascara time. I like a good mascara because I do not do fake eyelashes. I think I just look odd with fake eyelashes on. I've tried it before, didn't like it. It's not really for me, so I don't do it. And thankfully, I don't have like stubby eyelashes. If I just turn to the side, can you see my eyelashes? Yeah, that's all I don't think I've got short eyelashes. Anyway, I first go in with an eyelash curler. Curl my eyelash like so. And when you use your eyelash curler, try and make sure that the back, I'll show you in a second, 1 second. So yeah, just make sure that the eyelid, your eyelash, the base of your eyelash, I can't talk, the base of your eyelash touches that bit there. And pull on it, just a little bit. Don't yank out your eyelashes, just a little bit of a pull. Because I feel that you get more precision that way, but be careful not to like get some skin, because if you get your skin, that's your business. That's all, just a gentle pull. Don't bust up your eyelid. So the mascara that I have been using for about 4 years now is this one again from L'Oreal. L'Oreal, send me a check. It's the Lash Paradise Waterproof Mascara. And I love a mascara that has this type of brush. That type of brush. I hate with every fiber of my being, you know, the plastic tips that you get on mascaras? Who invented that? What nonsense is that? This is what you need, because this one grips up your eyelash. That one, child's play, light work. Give it to your toddler. Let her put it on her Barbies, because it does absolutely nothing. But this, oh yes. So with this mascara, start from the base and work your way up. And as you're working your mascara into your eyelash, twirl it a little bit. That's what I do. Just twirl it a little bit, like so. And with the mascara, I like to spread my mascara out like so. So it looks like I'm wearing fake eyelashes, but I'm not. I just spread it out very so lightly, not to make it clump. Spread it, spread it, spread it. And that's it. So that is mascara done and dusted. I'm very happy with this flapper look. I like it. The reason why I love this mascara is when it says it's waterproof, you could swim through the Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Mediterranean, the Atlantic, ain't nothing budging, to the point where even when I take this all off at the end of the night, the way I need to like rub and rub and rub and triple and quadruple cleanse just to get this mascara off. Excellent, excellent, fabulous work, L'Oreal. Love it. Now, I might not contour, but I don't mind a bit of a blush. I like a bit of a blush. So the blush that I'm going to be using this is old. This is from Revolution. I don't even know if they still sell it, but it's an imitation of the NARS Orgasm blush. Again, this ain't looking very pigmented, but it's a very hot pink. But my lights and what have you are just being disrespectful right now. So it's a very, very hot pink. Now, be careful with your brush and your blush. Be careful with your blush. Get this is the blush brush. Try saying that 3 times. This is the brush that I use. Again, it's similar to the powder brush. It's not that dense. It's from Finishing. For anyone that really cares, I don't know. And all you're going to do is this. Swipe once in your brush. Flick it off. Flick off the excess. You do not want blush blindness. It's also hard to talk because my lips are dry. Find your cheek. This is your cheek. You see this part of your cheek here? This is where the blush is going to go. And you are going to swipe it just once. Boom. You might think, can't see nothing. Go in again. Again, you don't think that you can see anything. Now, can you see something? Can you see something? Gently build your blush. Don't go in all guns blazing because you're going to look like Zippo the Clown. Again, one swipe. Shake off the excess. You don't need to blow. I've just got a bit of fluff on that. Go into your cheek again. Do you see? That's all I want. Just a little hint of a flush of a something. Now, the reason why I'm doing it so lightly is the main focus of the makeup is going to be the lips, the red lip. There is nothing, in my humble opinion, there is nothing more when you've got so much blush and then bright red lips. I mean, to each their own, but for me, no, that's not the look that I want to possess in life. Not even in my coffin. If somebody did that makeup look for me in my coffin, I will come and haunt you for the rest of your life. Understand that. I've said it on record. And that is my blush done. That is all I want. Just a light hint of something. Am I doing highlighter? No, I'm not. Like I said, this is the most basic of the most basic of all of the most basic makeup tutorials for those girlies who do not know how to do makeup, but they want a little something if they're going off to a Christmas party or they want to have a little makeup to wear on Christmas Day. That is it. Now we're going to do the lips. My God, my lips are dry. Now how I take my makeup off, I just get a baby wipe like this and I literally just wipe this off. That's all that I do. Can you see how much it has stained my lips? and it doesn't rub off. Actually, no, that's the finger I used for my eyeshadow. It doesn't rub off. Do you see that? Shall we try a different finger that hasn't got makeup on? Let's try this one. Doesn't rub off. Wonder Skin, love it. Love it. So this is now what my lips look like with the Wonder stain off, and as you can see, it has very much so stained my lips. I would never leave the house looking like this with my lips just like this. I just wouldn't do it. So what I'm now going to do is get yourself a what's this thing called again? A lip pencil. This is the one that I use, a lovely chocolate brown. I do have a red one there, but I don't like the consistency of it. It's a bit too creamy and I don't want it to bleed out of my lips. All you're doing with your lip liner is, first of all, make sure it's sharpened. It has to be sharp, pointy sharp, like you can stab someone, but don't stab someone. And all you're going to do is you're going to take your tip and go around the line of your lips. That's all you're going to do. Get yourself a mirror and just do it slowly. Take your time. You're not in a rush. Once you've aligned your lips, you're now going to go in with the lipstick. This is the lipstick that I'm using. It's from Milani. That's the red. Again, it looks a lot more lighter on camera. Let me swatch it for you. That's the kind of red. I'm going to switch off one of my lights to see if it makes a difference. 1 second. There you go. So that's the kind of red that I'm going to be working with. Now, the top bit of your lipstick, that pointy bit up there, that bit, you're going to go all around your lips. You're going to just follow your lip line all around. So that's what you should kind of like be left with here. And then the final thing that you are going to do is invest in a setting spray to set all of this. The one that I use on a regular basis is the Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist by e.l.f. You can even see how much I use this. I use this every day, all day, you know, full makeup like this or half a face of makeup, I use this. However, I have now started using this from Iconic. I got this in the Beauty Advent Calendar and it's good. So get yourself a decent setting mist. There are variations of different setting mists depending on what your skin concern is. Like I said, my one is oily skin. This one from Iconic is a prep, set and blur. Shake, shake, shake. Hold it away and let the blessings fall upon your face. And the reason why you want a setting mist is because you don't want to look too chalky when you're leaving your house. Yes, you don't want to look oily, you want to look matte, but you don't want to look too matte to the point where you look like a dead body in a coffin. We don't want that. Let it sit on your face. I don't have a fan, so I just use my hands like this. Get some ear, and let it dry. And this is the end result. I have to be honest with you guys. I am filming this at midnight. I've now come back home. I didn't realize when I was filming this whole look that it was going to take that long. I was running behind, so I had to leave the house because I was the one who booked the table for the restaurant and I just didn't want to leave my friends waiting for that long. So this is the face. I promise you, I have not retouched or touched up my my powder, my blush or anything like that when I switched on the camera. The only time I touched up my lipstick was when we left the restaurant, and obviously I'm eating, so it's kind of like wiped off a little bit. That's the only time I retouched it. But other than that, this right here, this is the look. This is the look. So as always, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this little video. Hopefully what I said made sense. You understood the technique and the steps, you know, that I was talking about. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys, and I will most definitely see you in the next video, which will be Vlogmas Day 11. I think it's Day 11. If it's not day 11, I'm going to put the correct Vlogmas day that we're on somewhere on the screen. Take care. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.